What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, alright, we're going back to Sleep Token. Yes, indeed. Sleep Token fans, feeling you. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all of the clicks and the likes and the bibbidi bob, do me a favor, before you do all that stuff, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Kodako1988 and Charles B. And this was actually one of Charles B's 3 prioritized requests for the month of April for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So, here you go, Charles. Hope you enjoy the show, man, and you as well, Kodako. They both want to see me react to the song by Sleep Token called The Offering. Now, have I heard the song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always the possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a minute, hold on. Yeah, I recognize this song. I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm going to be honest with you guys. As always, Charles has provided an intro for me to read to you guys, so here we go. You just reacted to Higher, a track from Sleep Token's debut album, Sundowning. Continuing with this album, it's time to delve into The Offering. As I mentioned in my intro to Alkaline in Sleep Token's lore, each song is a token or offering to their deity, Sleep. Okay, yeah, I see the correlation there. The lyrics of The Offering capture this part of the lore, with Vessel, the lead singer, presenting himself as the literal offering. Since its release, The Offering has become one of the band's most popular songs, as it is one that they have performed more than any other at their concerts. Okay, well that's good to know actually. Let's see, this was posted by Sleep Token. Shocking. And the video has 1.2 million views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. Alright, here we go. Sleep Token, The Offering, audio. Cool. Doesn't say official audio. It just says audio. So take that for what it's worth. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
You are a garden entwined with all. You are the silence on sacred shores. You've got diamonds for teeth, my love. So take a bite of.
3 minutes have gone by. Yeah, okay. In all honesty, that feels about right. It does. I've been looking for a good place to pause. Really haven't found any. Okay, here's the thing. Am I enjoying the song? Yes. Yes, I am. I am enjoying the song. Out of the 3 songs that I've heard now from Sleep Token that I've actually like really enjoyed listening to, I'm probably gonna put this on. Okay, it's not gonna be number 1. I can already tell you that it's not gonna be number 1. It's number 2 or number 3. That's a toss up. I don't know. I don't know if this is going to be my second favorite or my third favorite. But it's one of the two. Okay, here's the point. I'm enjoying it, and it's top 3 for me. Okay, without question, it's top 3. It's not number 1 though. It's not number 1. I still think. No, actually, now that I think about it, I don't think it's Field of Elation anymore. I think it's the last one I did. I think it was Higher. I think is the name of the song. Anyway, there's a lot happening within the song as far as movement. Not so much from a chordal progression standpoint or from a notation standpoint, but from an activity standpoint, from a feel standpoint, from a drive standpoint, from an attitude standpoint, from a dynamic standpoint. Started off pretty mellow. And I'm not going to lie to you, folks. When I hit that play button and I heard that, and I'm sitting there going, oh no, it's one of these.
Oh, déjà vu.
It's one of these. And then it kicked in. Now, everything that we're hearing is digital. Everything we're hearing. There is no analog instruments at all. It's all synthetic. And that's fine, as long as that's what they're going to identify themselves as. Don't try to say, oh, we're a hard rock band when you're all synthetic. You know, just don't waste our time. That's a terrible idea. Now, the Sleep Token identify as a hard rock band. I don't think they do. I don't believe so. So they're not trying to pull one over on us. And I gotta give them credit for that, for being honest about it and being true to themselves and who they are and what they are and the product that they're producing. So it kicked in, gave us the riff, led us into verse 1, where everything came way down. I see the reasoning for it. I do. It's good. It's good songwriting. It'll make you pay attention. Number 1, it's going to keep you vested and keep you engaged as a listener, and it gives the song a chance to build again, which it didn't really. But okay, it did, but in a roundabout way. I'll explain what I mean by that. So it came way down for the verse, way down, right? Okay, and that's great. And then with no setup, no warning, it just, boom, came back up again. And that was really nice. I liked that. Got your attention, got us re-engaged again. I was very happy about that. Now, here's where the build came into play. And they were sneaky about it, boy. They were. If you're not paying attention, you're going to miss this. When they came to the second verse, they came way down again. But they didn't go down as far as they did the first time. It was like, here was the first time, right? Here's the second time, comparatively to where they were in the choruses. So there was some build. It just happened in the verses and the verses alone. Sneaky, very sneaky, but I noticed it, and it's a nice variation. It again just goes to show, from a songwriting standpoint, they put some thought into this one. I like this. This is good. Vocally, sounds really good. It's very comparative to what I've heard from them in the past, you know, between the chest voice and the head voice, or not even head voice, falsetto. It's a nice dynamic between the two, very well executed. I got no problem with this song. I'm enjoying it. It's not my favorite, but it's top 3 without question. So let's keep going. That might be one of the strongest choruses I think I've heard him do. That was nice with the vocal movement, really nice. This feels like a bridge. I was gonna say I can feel a little bit of a build in the percussion. It's still building. Where are you gonna take us? Say goodbye. Nice. Good accents there. Nice subdivision. This is becoming my new favorite. Yeah, I like that jump up. Which thing? Go back up there. Keep fading. Oh my goodness, those last 2 minutes flew by. Wow, the last 2 minutes flew by. I take it back. I take it back. This is my new favorite. This is my new favorite. It overtook the other two. This was fun. This was fun. This kept me engaged. It kept the energy level up more than enough to keep me from falling asleep. I was engaged. I was vested. I was interested. I caught myself wondering, where's this going to go? When I felt the build, I was like, where are you taking us? Where are you taking us? And then there came that drop. Boom. And I was like, ho-ho! Payoff. There it is. No, this was good. This is, without question, this is my new favorite. Now, how is this going to translate to a score? That's a good question. Let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Sleep Token with The Offering. This was a request from Cortico1988 and Charles B. And this was actually one of Charles B's 3 prioritized requests for the month of April for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So there you go, Charles. Hope you enjoyed the show, man, and you as well, Cortico. Okay, I had to think about it for a little bit, but I'm going to be honest with you, folks. I didn't have to think that long. I spent less than 5 minutes thinking about this, and the score came to me pretty quick. Let's get to that score, shall we? On a scale of 1 to 10, believe it or not, I'm going to give that an 8.1. Yep, 8.1. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Great song. I remember when I paused, I was thinking to myself, okay, top three, sure. I have no problem giving it top 3 because I am enjoying it, and there's only been 2 other songs from Sleep Token that I've really enjoyed listening to. So, yeah, top 3, no problem. But I was convinced that wasn't going to be number one. I thought, I was pretty certain that Higher was going to be number one. I was convinced of that. And then I pushed play, and we let the song roll on. And we had that bridge, we had that build. I could feel it. It was subtle. It wasn't like, you know, flashing its lights and blowing its horns going, hey, look at me, I'm building. It did it very subtly, but you could feel it and you could hear it if you're paying attention. And it built and it built and it built and it built, and the whole time I'm going, okay, I see you, I hear you, I understand we're building. Where are we going? Are we gonna go back into the chorus? No, we went into this breakdown, and I was like, ho, Nelly, how great is that? And it felt good. When it dropped, man, it dropped hard, and I was really happy with that. Prior to that, I already talked about it. I'm not gonna go into great detail, but I'm just gonna hit some bullet points in regards to that. I like the dynamic shift between the verses and the choruses. I thought that was really well done, very necessary. It gave the vocals a chance to show off their ability, and I appreciate that. But when we did come up, we came up big. It wasn't subtle. It was a big differential, and it really helped keep me engaged. I like how they subtly had that growth between verse 1 and verse 2. It wasn't big, it wasn't huge, because we still had to be able to have a big differential between verse and chorus. But there was a little bit of an increase between verse 1 and verse 2. So I was happy with that, and I did notice it. Vocally, it's pretty much for par what I've heard from them in the past, except for that last chorus. I gotta say, I think that might be some of the best vocal work I've heard from Sleep Token was on that last, I guess it was a chorus, or maybe it was still the breakdown. I don't think it was still the breakdown. I think it was the chorus. I heard some great harmony work in there, some great movement within the harmonies, and the tone, I think, was really what did it for me more than anything. The tone of voice and the approach, I think, is what really sold me on that last one. Because notationally, he wasn't really doing anything different, other than adding in the harmonies, which was nice. But it felt good, it sounded good, and I stand by that. I think that's some of the best vocal work I've heard from them. No, overall, great song. Great song. I got no problem giving it that 8.1. As a matter of fact, you know what? I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna change the score. Nope, I don't care. Hey, it's my show. If I want to change the score, I'm gonna change the score. Hold on, let me think though. I know it's gonna go up. Nope, a little bit more than that. Maybe one more. No. Go back. Yeah, 8 point. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so we did go up, not a lot, but we did go up. I feel better. Yeah, I definitely feel better with this. So, new final score. You don't like it? Too bad. Deal with it. It's my show. I'm gonna give that an 8.3. Yeah, 8.3. Upon further evaluation, I do feel better about that score. So, yeah, it's still on the great scale. It's still getting 4 out of 5 stars, and an 8.3 is still getting an A-. So, it didn't make a huge difference, you know, as far as everything goes in the big giant scope of things, but I do think the 8.1 was a little chintzy. So, yeah, 8.3. And I am just going to go on record now, and I'm going to say that The Offering by Sleep Token is now my favorite song by Sleep Token. I got no problem saying that at all. It definitely earned it. So yeah, let's wrap this up in a nice shiny bow, shall we? So we got 8.3, great scale rating, 4 out of 5 stars, and A- letter grade. Take your pick, I don't care. Whichever one of those floats your boat. Final word, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hopefully you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, well then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.